Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm hoping that this setup don't mess up because I'm in my car. I sometimes come out here to reflect just because as you can see, I am by myself. Um and with this video, I'm just reflecting on this past week because it was a lot going on. First things first, this was the week after Thanksgiving break that we had all the kids back at school. We in the flow of school life and teacher life and mom life and wife life and all the things. So this week has been something. Starting off with Monday, I'm going to work, started some new medication. Why did I continue to take this medication when I know Saturday and Sunday how it made me feel? And I was like, no, but maybe I would build up a tolerance in 3 days. No, friend, I didn't. And so my head was like I had a head cold almost. So I'm trying to not only teach and get through my lesson, but I'm trying to calm myself down because my medicine wasn't right. And it wasn't until I had my first, because I have two therapists, my first therapy appointment of the week, the therapist was like, well, if you're sensitive to medication, which number one, I am, try cutting it in half. And I wish they would tell people to do that. Now, look, I'm in no way, shape, or form a doctor, but that's what worked for me. I cut it in half, and now we're Gucci. But before then, it was a mess. Then, the next day with that adjustment, like I was still feeling a little antsy, and I was all over the place. Do you know I had to sit in a training right beside my principal? He asked me a question. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on because I'm trying to calm myself down. I was so embarrassed. Oh, we. But anyway, let's move on. The lesson went great. Got through Tuesday. Everything was fine. Then I get a phone call from my doctor with my blood work results because I had went to the doctor during Thanksgiving break, and they're telling me now that I am in the pre-diabetic stage. Ma'am, I didn't come to you to check no blood sugar. What you checking that for? No, but for real. The week before Thanksgiving break, I had a horrible, horrible, horrible migraine that lasted for 2.5 days. And it was finally that I went to the doctor because being new here in this area, I'm trying to establish care with a doctor. So I got in with somebody and I'm like, look, I had to go to work. I'm teaching with a migraine. I'm having to sit in the dark. Kids know that I wasn't feeling well. We had to move different. And so she was like, well, hey, we can establish care with our doctors next door. Come in, they'll do blood work and all the things. Because I was thinking that it was my blood pressure because I used to have issues when my migraines happen or when migraines happen or when people are in pain in general. Your blood pressure tends to go up. Chow, chow, chow. Why did I go to this doctor? They took my blood sugar, or they took my blood. They drew blood, and they checked for iron levels, which I was expecting that to be low. They were checking for vitamin D levels because, hello, we're in the smack dab of fall and we're seeing cloudy skies, so no sun shining. So they're checking for vitamin D. They're checking my cholesterol. Little did I know they were checking blood sugar. And so Tuesday, they called me with my results. She was like, oh, your blood work came back as your A1C was a little elevated, so you need to start this new diet. Y'all pray my strength. I don't do well with diets. I don't do well with following rules. I am a teacher and I admit I don't do well with following rules. So you giving me this rule book of I have to now do this new diet and I can't eat X, Y, and Z. And let me tell you something, salted caramel is my favorite. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Salted caramel, anything, is my favorite. Do you hear me? You telling me that I can't have no more salted caramel chocolate chip cookies? Why? Why, Susan? Why can't I have my salted caramel? My students know, past students, they know that to make Miss Dixon happy, all I got to do is bring her some Ghirardelli dark chocolate salted caramel squares. You telling me that I can't have that no more? She was like, well, you can just do the Mediterranean diet. Ma'am, I live in the United States of America, not the Mediterranean. I don't live over there. Let me have my fried chicken. Let me have my sweets. I like hot Cheetos. Y'all know this. I can't eat that no more. This is what 36 looks like. You got to pay attention to what you eat. Then she says to me, yes, your A1C was a little elevated. Try the Mediterranean diet. Then she says, also, your vitamin D levels were low. Hello, I'm a black woman. Our vitamin D levels are always low because there is no sun shining in December like that. So now I have to take vitamin D supplements once a week. Then on top of that, she's telling me, oh, and then you need to do 10 to 20 minutes of walking every day. Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. And I know my auntie probably watching this video right now. I told you, I told you. Where am I find 10 to 20 minutes when I got every kid in every sport there is? When I'm gonna find the time between grading papers to go do 10 to 20 minutes of walking? Ugh. So that's my little health update and my reflection on that. But I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it because like I say, I don't do well with following rules. And now you done put all these restrictions. I can't have sugar. I can't have fried foods. I can't have bread. What you want me to eat? Air? Dirt? Because you already know that the foods we eat here is not nutritious enough anyway. So that means I'm going to have to eat 15 apples to get the benefit of it. Or 35 bananas. Like for real. For real. Let me stop. But then moving on through the week. Um Coming home every day and meditating is what I've started doing. And let me tell y'all something. It is something to meditating. I downloaded this app called the Insights app. I'll give y'all more information about that. But I put that thing on every night, get in the bathtub and soak. Sometimes I forget that I'm in the tub because I will fall asleep because I'm that relaxed and thinking about nothing. Do you know how hard it is for an anxious, overstimulated mama of 3 to turn off their brain and not think of nothing? It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, let me tell you, it's a beautiful thing. I never thought that I would be the one to be meditating, but hey, I'm here for it and I love it. And let me tell y'all what happened. So, whilst I was meditating, my husband had a basketball game. He was away. And so I was at home with the kids. Normal Thursday night shenanigans. This man tells me I've already meditated. I've already fallen asleep. I am in the bed on my fifth dream. This man calls me out of my sleep. Hey, Can you go boil the spaghetti noodles so we can eat some spaghetti when I get home? Sir, I'm asleep. Why you can't do it? Why you can and I tell my people, all four of these people that live in the house with me, do not, I repeat, do not wake me up when I fall asleep because it's hard for me to fall back asleep. And I will be up until the wee hours of the morning. Do they listen to me? Do they respect my boundaries? So what do? I get up and I go and boil these spaghetti noodles. And now I'm up looking like this because I can't go to sleep. And so when I can't sleep, I wake up cranky. I get out the bed cranky. I'm tossing and turning, and it's hot, it's cold because hello, Perry got me because of my little operation I had a couple of years ago. And Perry ain't been right since. But all in all, it was a good week. My mood was better. Um, the kids are hilarious at school. They make my day. My kids at home are doing great in school. Um, Me and my man, well, let me say, he's my man, okay? And we're doing good. And this week is just, it's been wonderful. So let me know how y'all's past week has been going because, yeah, I've had a good week this week. And I hope next week brings on more of this positive, radiant, good vibes because I'm living for it. I am tired of being in the depressive state that I was in for a long time. And I'm glad that in my mind, my mental has some clarity. I'm glad I got clarity. Um well enough to where I can create things and be more present with my kids and be more friendlier towards towards my kids at school because they swear to me. They swear that I am the meanest person on the planet. But hey, once you get to know me, I'm cool. Well, that being said, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I will see y'all next week for another weekly reflection. So yeah, love you. Bye.